Hey y'all, welcome to Derby City Tarot. My name is Tala. I am a clairvoyant and intuitive tarot reader, spiritual guide and healer, and also practicing white and gray witch. Today's reading will be for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, or wherever highly aspected in your astrological birth charts. Everything that I say will not resonate with every single one of you, as we are all on different timelines. What I say could have already happened, is currently happening, or will be happening in the very near future. Please take what resonates with you and don't manifest the rest. My readings are timeless, and you see them when you are meant to hear them. You may not be a Libra. You could be dealing with a Libra. You could also have Libra placements in your astrological birth charts, or you just hear meddling in some Libra's life. Regardless, it is my belief that if you've been guided to this video, that there is a message for you here, so all cross watchers are welcome. Let's cleanse the energy. 111, I just seen on the timer, you could be seeing that synchronicity. Okay. 151, I'm also seeing on the timer. You could be seeing that number as well. Let's pull some cards. I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, or Aquarius placements are significant. Shout out to my spirit team, because they always got my back. What messages do we have for Libra placements in the 7th house? Messages for Libra placements in the 7th house. Messages for Libra placements in the 7th house. What's the current situation? The 7 of Wands. So someone here could be trying to avoid conflict, or you are, okay? Maybe you're trying to avoid conflict. You could be in some sort of, like licking your wounds. I don't want to say that you're in isolation. You could be, all right? But I feel like, I don't know, maybe you just don't want to be bothered. You could be, like I said, caring for yourself as you could be healing from something. Mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever. I feel like this is giving me conflict avoidance. Bottom of the deck here is the 8 of Swords. You could be in your head about something. Oh no. Are you depressed right now, Libra? This is also giving me just like, I don't know, just like daily pressures of just being who you are, okay? as a person, at your job, as a family member, as a parent, as a whatever. I feel like there's something here about just like, today ain't the day. Or this week ain't the week, or this month ain't the month. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even this year ain't the year. You know, but it just feels like for some of you, I feel like you're at your wit's end with something. Like, I kind of feel like you are really trying to hold back from, I feel like letting the motherfucker have it for real. Like, it's giving, yeah, with the star here in the reverse, more Aquarius energy. A lot of people could be getting the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, Page of Swords in the reverse. A lot of people could be being spared right now. Like, I feel like you could really be acting out of character, but you're not. I feel like instead you probably staying away from people versus like having a bad attitude or. But I feel like you're going through something. Like, there's something here that you're going through or you're recovering from. I feel like you could be doing this in silence. You don't look like what I feel like you're going through. I feel like a lot of people are being spared. They don't even realize it. What else about this Seven of Wands? Licking your wounds from what? The Ace of Swords. I don't know if you're in conflict with someone or someone got a problem with you, an issue. Ace of Swords in the reverse. I don't know. It's giving maybe you not. I feel like there is something like some sort of like repressed hostility here. Like, there's some sort of like repressed anger. Like, are you mad or angry about something, Libra? I feel like you're doing a good job holding back. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you could be angry inside, like literally screaming on the inside. But I feel like this could be the reason why you're not, I don't know. There's something here about you avoiding conflict, backing down, okay? Living to fight another day. All right. I don't know why I'm hearing Tina Turner in my head. Oh, what's love got to do? Got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do? Got to do with it? Who needs a heart when the heart can be broken? November the 26th. So, a Scorpio Sagittarius cusper could be significant. I think, let's see, or a Sagittarius, let's see, which one is Sagittarius? Okay, that's the 26th. Yeah, she's a Scorpio Sagittarius cusper. So, someone here could be born between November 17th and November 26th. Or those particular dates could be significant. So strange that I'm even thinking about that. There could be like a breakup. I don't know if you're going through some sort of a breakup or you went through some sort of a breakup with someone that wasn't being honest. This doesn't necessarily have to be like a lover. This could be anybody that I feel like wasn't being truthful or honest with you. You could be sick of having these type of people around you. Like, I feel like there's something here about something just getting on your fucking nerves. Like, something here, I feel like you're doing a good job, like, keeping yourself under control. I feel like people really don't know just how close they be to, like, yeah, to, like, releasing, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, one of these days, Alice, straight in the kicker, like, however that show went, but, like, that's what it's giving. I don't know. And then I'm hearing, like, what's love got to do with it? I just kind of feel like that could go for anybody. Like, whatever our association is, doesn't make you exempt from what I'm feeling right now or what I feel like you know what I'm saying? Like, It just feels like someone here could be, oh shit, maybe this is somebody you were married to. The Emperor in the reverse with the Page of Swords in the reverse, the Star in the reverse with the Eight of Swords. Some of you could actually be protecting yourself from whoever this next Emperor in the reverse is. This is someone you could have had a long-term relationship with, or some sort of higher level commitment. Like, you know, baby daddy, baby mama, ex-husband, ex-wife. I don't know, y'all could have shared a home, an apartment for, you know, decent amount of years, whatever it is. This could be this person here. You could be protecting yourself from this person or licking your wounds after some sort of fight or fallout with whoever this person is. This may not even be you. Someone here could have some hostility towards you. This Emperor in the reverse. An Aquarius rising could be significant. Actually, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius rising is significant here. Now, I don't know what their sun sign is. Their sun sign could be anybody. Okay, but this person has an air sign rising. Or could have an air sign rising. So this is somebody that has hostility towards you. You just barely made it out alive from whoever this person is. That's been lying and trying to cloud your judgment, playing mind games. This person has some sort of hostility towards you. And maybe you have hostility towards this person, but I feel like you're not in the mood. I know that. So what's the recent past here, Spirit? 202 on the timer. Washington, D.C. could be significant. Yeah, the Three of Cups. There was a third-party situation. Oh, okay. In the past, everything was all good, but I feel like it's too many people here. It's two women on one man. Oh, shit, y'all. Well, I ain't gonna show you the cards. It's all right. I don't feel like turning that light on. But, yeah, there's two women being entertained by one man. So, I don't know. A social gathering, a friendship, or some sort of third-party situation here. I don't know. It looks kind of funny on the card. I ain't gonna lie. What's this Three of Cups? What's this? The Nine of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, some sort of sexual. I don't know. Someone here could just like variety. Okay. Someone here could like variety, or they had other options and they were exploring those options. Maybe this is the person that you're healing from. Okay, someone here couldn't keep to themselves. Nine of Cups in reverse. This is a greedy energy. Self-indulgent. So some of you were dealing with a masculine energy. Could be male or female. But some of you could have been dealing with a masculine energy that... The number 4 could be significant. That they were overly indulgent. Someone here likes to overly indulge. They like to have variety. So this is the person that got a problem with you or has some sort of hostility towards you, which is so weird and silly because it's like, well, you're out here doing what you want to do, obviously. Let me turn this light on because let's get on my nerves. You're doing what you want to do, obviously. So, y'all know, what's the challenge? Yeah. What's the challenge? What's the challenge for the Seven of Wands in the reverse with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, it feels like? The equinox. So the challenge for this person is something that's like right now. So I don't understand. So the vernal equinox does talk about the spring. It says dark to light, a few days, it's time, act now, fresh start, awakening, and spring However, this is the challenge. So I feel like this has something to do with timing. Someone here is running out of time, or they ran out of time. Something here about time is a challenge for somebody. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Swords. Oh, to find something out. So someone here ran out of time to do something, to communicate something, to say something, to figure out something, or they're running out of time because the vernal equinox is the challenge. So whoever this person is that's got an issue with you or has some sort of hostility towards you could be too distracted elsewhere to have to do whatever it is that they were supposed to do to you. That's what I'm getting. Like, this is something like spiritual. Like, someone here could have ran out of time to make some sort of a decision because of their distractions. What's the vernal equinox? Why is this the challenge? Well, damn. Strength. An invisible force. Oh. Leo energy here. Oh, okay. So this could be your spirit guides. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. Freedom, letting go, mental strength. Okay, so this person ran out of time to, I don't know, do something to you is what it feels like. Because it looks like you're over here healing with the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Whatever, or if they, I don't know, maybe this wasn't even do something to you. I mean, it does talk about, you know, hostility and stuff, but, and then to see the Emperor in the reverse, I mean, somebody clearly don't like you too much, Libra, but I don't know. I don't know if this person ran out of time to like make amends or to bring in some sort of communication. But I feel like whatever they would have said would have been a lie anyway, or whatever they said, they wasn't going to tell you the whole truth. Somebody here has clouded judgment and a blocked throat chakra. I feel like your spirit team made something hard for someone, or yeah, I feel like this person ran out of time. There was an invisible force that slowed something down, that stopped something. And I feel like it was for this person that put you in some sort of third-party situation. They had enough time to get to you, to do something, to say something, to feel something, whatever, and they ran out of time. Okay, what's the future? Judgment, exactly. Period. New story. Okay, that's it. Next chapter is what it's giving. Okay, there's some sort of renewal process here. So you could really be going through some sort of dark night of the soul here, Libra. I mean, we are technically right now in the full moon for Taurus. It's super full moon in Taurus. Okay, the beaver moon. You could definitely be very emotional right now. All right, but I feel like it says right here, Seven of Wands is the current energy. You're healing from something. This could have even been some sort of like curse or incantation that someone put on you. Someone could have spoke evil over your life. You're healing from it though. Seven of Wands in the reverse, that's licking your wounds. You know, you survived the battle of whatever this is that was sent your way, whatever this verbal chaos is. The Ace of Swords is verbal. It's mercurial energy. It's words. Whoever this person or these people are that had the opportunity to come in and make amends with you, I feel like that door has closed. Period. And I feel like them not being able to make their way to you had a lot to do with possibly your spiritual team. With the vernal equinox here, strength card. Judgment with the Page of Swords. Yeah, this is, I feel like, I don't know. This feels like a spiritual upgrade. I feel like a spiritual awakening or renewal, and we already know how, well, most of y'all should already know how awakenings go. They are brutal. There's a lot of crying, a lot of purging, a lot of sudden realizations, a lot of being just keeping it real with yourself, and that shit hurts. A lot of people, that's why a lot of people like to stay in illusion and delusion, because they don't want to deal with it, but the truth hurts. Okay, just period. The truth fucking hurts. And I feel like you're dealing with those truths. You're trying to accept those truths, and you're moving forward here. Just period. There's a new chapter here. Somebody here waited too long. Whoever it was, and why y'all, I don't know why. Like I said, it's given like a higher level commitment, because I saw the Emperor in the reverse. But shit, this could even be an oppressive boss job that keeps putting you in third party situations, or I don't know, keeps entertaining other people over you. Like, you could be getting ready to like bounce right on up out of there, or whatever the case is. These people are going to miss out on an opportunity with you, and that's their fault. What's in the conscious? The Page of Wands in the reverse, so lack of self-confidence, being hasty, needing to like redirect your energy. Yeah, the Page of Wands in the reverse, and find some sort of new path. I feel like that's exactly what you could be doing here, Libra. You're licking your wounds, and I feel like you're I don't know, trying to find another alternative here. Bottom of the deck here with the Page of Swords. Yeah, this keeps being there. This could be, some of y'all could be thinking about going back to school, or, you know, I don't know. There's something here about a job too. Could be it's something here about a job. I feel like you're going to get out of this. You're going to figure out something. It's a lot of Page energy here. This could be somebody's kids too, but I feel like you're very quick-witted, full of ideas. Why is the Page of Wands in the reverse? I don't feel like Libra, you have any reason to lack confidence. Oh, okay, yeah. Look, the Chariot in the upright, Cancer. Strength and will to move forward. Yeah. So if you felt like you were out of ideas, or that your back was up against the wall or something, that's changing here. There's balance here now with the Chariot and the Page of Swords still at the bottom of the deck. This is you. I feel like sometimes with the Page of Swords, I get that somebody's trying to learn, is learning. Okay? But this could talk about being quick-witted. You know, you think first, you know how to communicate, vigilant, okay, fair. I feel like your head is in the right place. I feel like you're doing what you're supposed to do, period. Despite, I don't know how someone tried to make you feel, or whatever type of energy they tried to send your way, or whatever this is. What's in the subconscious? It kind of feels like right now, Libra, that you could possibly be depressed a little bit, or stressed. But I feel like you're fighting through whatever this is. Maybe you don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you're still healing. You're moving forward. I feel like you're not doing unto others as they do to you. I feel like there's a lot of pent up emotion with you, though. I feel like you're very poised. Okay. I feel like you are balanced. I just feel like motherfuckers don't be understanding that it could really turn ugly for them, and you be choosing not to. Okay, in the conscious, it says Knight of Wands. And Knight of Wands is someone that is adventurous, energetic, excited. You could be, I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of youthful energy here. I keep seeing nothing but the pages, for real, for real. I just feel like you're bubbling with new ideas, or you will be. I feel like maybe even whatever this emotional situation that you're going through is actually, like, you could be someone that is like an alchemizer, a master manifester. Like, you go through it emotionally, but then you learn. It's like you get caught up in it for a minute, and then it's like you remember yourself, and then you start alchemizing. It's like you build off of your pain. Like, you're able to alchemize or transmute your pain. It's weird. It's like you get down and then you get back up. Then you get down, then you get back up. But when you get back up, you take all of that energy you had in that get down and you use it to, like, propel yourself forward. That's why judgment is here. It just feels like some sort of an ascension. Don't put Libra in no depressive state, honey. Libra about to bust up out of there. Okay? Libra gonna come up, gonna capitalize off of this. You know what I'm saying? 555, I just saw. I feel like you gonna get up and capitalize off the energy. Might be down this week. Might have been a bad week or a bad month. But I feel like you'll muster up that old strength and save the day. Look at you at the bottom of the deck. Now, this is justice. This is your energy. It's in the reverse. But I feel like this is you moving away from whatever this is, this guilt or shame or blame or whatever this spell that this person tried to put you under with this Libra. And I feel like somebody here like to see you compete. This person like to put you in situations where you were constantly having to compete for their attention. Someone here could be very sadistic, or this is just a man that fakes his confidence. I'm not going to say man, a man or a woman that fakes their confidence, but really they're an energy harvester or an energy thief. And so they put people in competition for their attention because it helps them feel something like, yeah. I feel like this is what this person tried to do to you. And it didn't work. Because I just feel like you just naturally are like this young, like, you, no matter how old you are, you have this, like, I don't know, like a childlike spirit. It's like kids would be depressed for a moment, but as soon as they get the opportunity to play, they be forgetting about shit. And I feel like that's kind of how you are too. What's the advice? You forget that you was even depressed. Yeah, the Knight of Cups. Artistic, attracting, being, you know, charming. You're psychic as fuck. I feel like you move with grace. You go after what you want. You get back up again. Just period. Feel like if at first you, whatever that happens in life, I feel like it doesn't keep you down very long, Libra. I also get the feeling too that you do unto others as you would have them to do unto you. Like you could sock it to a lot of people, but you choose not to, because that's just not who you are. Yeah, the Nine of Cups, emotional fulfillment. To confirm this Nine of Cups, satisfied, happy, feeling good, wishes coming true, getting to a place of contentment. You accept shit for the way it is. No matter how raw and uncut it is, you accept it and you just move on. And I feel like this is the reason why these type of situations here where people are putting you in competition with others, whether this is a workplace, a family, or I feel like you don't let energy like that affect you too much. Like, you might be down bad for like a minute and then you be like, hold up. You know, I kind of feel like you're that kind of energy, like 29 on the timer. You could be seeing 929. Like, nothing really keeps you down too long because you just got a childlike energy about you. What is the outside influences here for Libra? The Two of Swords. This could talk about not being able to make some sort of a decision, or, you know, someone's path being unclear. Okay. With the Nine of Cups. There could be some questions that you still have about what it is, or what does it mean to actually be happy. I feel like, you know, people like us who are considered woke start to question what happiness actually is supposed to look like, and that there is not a one way that governs every single person. Like, it really is at an individual level, and like maybe what you grew up seeing as alleged happiness really ain't your type of happiness. Like, it's like somebody going after a wife and kids with a white fence, and they get it and they realize that that isn't what makes them happy. You know, that's just what society said would make me happy. But like, what actually makes you happy at the core, it might not be any of that shit. You might not even like your wife. You might not even like your kids. Your house could be falling apart. You know, and it's just not at all the dream that you were sold. You know, you just kind of did with what you were told and went along with, you know, and it's like, it could be that too. I feel like you're having to reevaluate what it means to be satisfied, to be fulfilled emotionally. This is the outside influence. That means that the outside influence is that the world that you see really doesn't reflect who you are. Who you are. You could live in a world that doesn't resonate. That's scary, but this could be you. Two of Swords and with the Nine of Cups could be a lot of people who are just happy being ignorant. This is the outside influence. It's the people around you. They're trapped in what feels like a superficial or materialistic lifestyle, where everybody feel like they got to get married, have children, buy a house, you know, and you're starting to realize that your life is not going to be nothing like that. that shit ain't gonna make you happy. And that whatever this person is from the past that I feel like has some sort of like hostility about you, is one of those people that they want that. This could have been someone that you had that with, where y'all had that picket fence and that beautiful marriage and relationship, and it wasn't nothing happy about it. It was just an illusion. So I don't know, y'all. What is the hopes and fears here for Libra placements in the 7th house? The 5 of Swords. There's a shift in the energy. It says embrace change. That's the fears. The fear of knowing the truth. Wow, that's what I'm going to title this. That's exactly what the 7th house is all about. It really is. It's the fear of knowing the truth. And that's that 7th house energy. You don't have to be a Libra at all, actually, to resonate with this. This is the 7th house energy. The 7th house governs relationships. And I feel like someone here is realizing that what they grew up believing was happiness isn't real happiness. That there are people out here that are faking it. Disillusion. I feel like you woke. This is something here is not an illusion. Some of y'all too woke for your own good, to the point where it's difficult to be with people who are not like you. To live in a world of people who are blindfolded. This is your outside influences, people that choose to look the other way. So I feel like the fear here is the Five of Swords. The fear here is, what does my life look like now that I'm woke? Whew. Whew, whew, that is powerful. Oh, that is powerful. That is powerful. I ain't lying, bro. That is powerful. I'm telling you, what does my life now look like? Not because once you know, you can't unknow. Now, what does it mean to be happy now that I know the truth? You know what I'm saying? What does that look like? It's kind of reminds me of like the Matrix movies a little bit. Like once Neo took that pill, it wasn't no going back. You couldn't undo it. So now what does my life look like? What does my life become now that I know the truth? And I feel like there's a lot of questions here about relationships, about what it actually means versus what you grew up believing. What does happiness actually look like? Is it enough reason to compete? The dating market has become very materialistic and superficial with these types of people. What's the Five of Swords? What in the energy is shifting? Or the fear? Temperance in the reverse, yeah. I just feel like this could be you fearful, to be honest. Ooh. This just feels like really, really deep, deep shadow work. Where you're I don't even know how to explain this. I feel like this Five of Swords is the fear of things changing or having to do something different, and maybe you kind of spinning out of control. I feel like sometimes with Sagittarius energy here, sometimes I feel like being woke is scary. It really is. Once you come to certain realizations, it's really hard to have a lust for life when you realize, when you like finally lift the veil off of this, or off of what you've been taught, and you realize that everything that you've been taught is some bullshit. and how suddenly that makes the world seem so small. How you realize like your whole life's purpose was built on a false system. It's almost like you have to rebuild the system. And I feel like that's what you're doing. I feel like this heartbreak or this breakup or whatever this was has helped you to unmask a lot of different things. You could be very overwhelmed. You could be feeling like you're out of control. And yet, in the middle of this, what feels like spiritual or mental chaos, is this new look on life. This reading is really deep, bro. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? What's the possible outcome here, Spirit? Like, what the hell? The Ace of Coins in the reverse. Whoever this person is that I don't know what happened here. I don't know if this person you're going through all these realizations. I feel like I've spent the majority of the reading talking about all these different realizations that you're having to deal with. But back to the very beginning of the story where we were talking about this Emperor in the reverse having a hard time, or they've ran out of time to come in and say something or do something or make amends or whatever it is. It's over with. Ace of Coins in the reverse. That's the outcome. An unstable situation. This person is experiencing delays. I feel like your spirit team moved this person out of the way. I feel like this person, someone here was stopped from being able to come towards you. Like maybe every time that they tried, something stopped them. I just feel like because it's not meant for you and this person to be together. I feel like this person puts you in competition with others. Whether this is a job, a relative, a lover, it could be anybody with the Emperor in the reverse. They put you in competition with too many people. I feel like they ran out of time to like fix something or to say something. I feel like now with the Ace of Coins in the reverse, this is you like reviewing, looking over something, seeing something as unstable, or I don't know. With the Ace of Coins in the reverse, I feel like you could be revising, or somebody here is under review. I feel like by you. These people or this person, Queen of Swords. Yeah, exactly. Mentally strong. Libra, that's you. Yeah, you are evaluating people who can and cannot be in your life. This is what we've been talking about. What is worth fighting for? Is the juice worth the squeeze? And there you are. So the Justice card was in the reverse. That's Libra energy. But here you are at the very end of the reading. Queen of Swords. That's Libra. Yeah, with the Two of Coins right behind you. Planning and executing. So, I don't know. I feel like people ran, somebody here, they wore out their welcome. They're not welcome no more. Or there's ideas or thoughts or belief systems that are no longer necessary or needed or wanted or whatever this is. I feel like you're no longer competing for people's attention. Like you cutting people off. Queen of Swords. You're cutting people off. And I feel like you're being fair. I feel like anybody that's getting cut out of your life right now, they deserve it. They deserve it. 12:21 on the clock I'm seeing. You could be seeing a synchronicity. And whoever this person was that took their sweet ass time to come in and say whatever it was that they needed to say. I don't know if I could even say they took their time. I feel like this person was being slowed down from the beginning. I feel like you have a spirit team that kept this person away from you to the point that they ran out of time. I feel like you didn't want this person back no way. You're still having to, you know, I feel like you're trying to avoid this person, or you don't want to be around this person. You're not even trying to see this person. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you're healing from whatever it was that they did to you with this Ace of Swords in the reverse. They did something to you. I feel. The year 2020 could be significant. 12:22 I'm seeing on the clock. Give me some cards in alignment with this spread for Libra. Buffalo, abundance. It says, abundance and liberation are finally on the way. It comes to you now to remind you of the amazing manifesting power of gratitude. You will always have plenty when you express gratitude to every part of creation. What else? The number 55 could be significant. Or fives. It says the eye candy. Intuition, inspired action, beauty, art, socializing, flow, potential, romance. You could also be seeing 50-50. Okay. It says get some fresh air or call some of your pals over. Take a look around you. There is so much natural beauty waiting to be discovered. Either you will soon become involved in an exciting new project, or you will go out on a date. Put your charisma to use everywhere. Spread your charm around. That's Libra energy. Libras are known to be charming and charismatic. And what else? It fell on the floor. 44 I'm seeing on the timer. You could be seeing that synchronicity. Must have been meant for me to see that. And then 6666. Wow. 44:55 I'm seeing on the timer too. So 44 could also be significant. 6666. It says great blessings, self-love, boundaries, needs, good vibes, wisdom, understanding, and letting go. Nurture yourself, your needs, desires, and boundaries. Let go of things that are weighing you down. Make space for something meaningful and expand your spirit to all areas of your life. That big love, opportunity, or job needs to squeeze in somewhere. I keep picking up on something about a job. There could be a new job or something. Bottom of the deck is Bear, strength. California could be significant. It says, the bear symbolizes a strong source of support in times of difficulty and adversity. It may be time for you to stand for your beliefs or your truth with strength and confidence. You are free to roam at will and follow your path. Give me some cards in alignment with this spread for Libra. Libra placements. The 7th house. It says, if you think you are alone, you are not. We are beside you in all challenges that you face. Trust that outside sources will always be working with you to ensure the best outcome of every situation. We have your best interests at heart. We love you. This is your spirit team. That's been, I feel like, slowing down or stopping somebody from being able to. I feel like every time this person tried to make a way towards you, they got stopped. Something happened. I'm telling you. That's confirmation. What else? It says, you need to ignore what everyone else is doing and achieving. Your life is about breaking your own limits and outgrowing yourself to live your best life. You are not in competition with anyone else. Plan to outdo your past, not other people. We just talked about this person or whoever this was that was putting you in competition. You ain't got to compete. These people got you fucked up. Bottom of the deck here is, don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow. It is necessary to experience the difficult times. That is when you will grow most. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. Be proud of your journey. And I couldn't have said it better. Give me a card in alignment with this spread for Libra. I pulled out two. Agama and Asclepios. Sacred medicine and watch your words. Two masculine energies. Bottom of the deck is Cain. Life force energy. So male deities, your ancestors could be men. Okay, these family members on the other side that are like your spirit guides or the people that are part of your spirit team could be men. All right, let's read about these. Agma. It says, infuse your language with light. Your words matter. Agma, pronounced Oma. Oh, okay, it's Oma. Oma is the Celtic warrior god of literature, eloquence, and speech. He's the champion of the Tua Danan, the ancient Irish pantheon of divine beings. A lord of knowledge, he created the Om script, the earliest system of writing in Ireland. The language consisted of notches and strokes traditionally cut into wood or stone. Oma is said to have conceived many languages and poetry that were imbued with rays of light. Celtic mythology describes sunshine beaming from his hair, and he's given the epithet sun-faced and strong man. Oma teaches us that the tremendous power of words and supports writers, linguists, and orators. I was picking up on something about a throat chakra here earlier. Yeah, in the science, it says, watch your words. Some of you could even be feeling silenced, or, I don't know, maybe you are having an issue with communicating or saying something, or maybe it was this person that needed to say something. It's like their throat chakra had been sewn up. They weren't able to express themselves towards you. It could be either or. It says, Oma leads you to his standing stone, etched in omen script. He places your hand upon the rough surface and speaks to you with a light-filled voice. Notice the words you use about yourself, others, and the world. Spoken and written language carry energy that can shape your reality for better or worse. Your body, mind, and spirit respond to the way in which you describe yourself. If you say, for example, I'm useless, I can't do this, I'll never be any good, your cells and vibrational intelligence believe those words. They go on to create experiences that reflect them. But if you say, I'm good enough, I'm doing my best, I can succeed at this, then your energy shifts to create this truth. Your brain chemistry is influenced by what you say. Your mind is always seeking to show you evidence of what you speak about. Notice how you communicate with other people. Do your words lift them up? Before you speak or write, ask yourself if you'd like to receive these words. You have the power to shift the world with language, so use it with care. Something here about writing. You could need to be writing. You could be someone that is meant to either learn a new language or be some sort of public speaker. But I feel like there's something here mainly about writing. You might need to write down your feelings, or a diary or journal could be significant. And then we've got Asclepios. It says, sacred medicine. Support for your health is coming. Be a medical innovator. Asclepios was the greatest healer of the ancient world. As a baby, he glowed with a halo of golden light. By the age of 6, Asclepios could name every medicinal plant and understood basic anatomy. Mentored by Chiron, the centaur, he matured into a consummate physician, surgeon, and pioneer of scientific medicine. His vast sanctuary at Epidaurus comprised a sports stadium, theater, baths, a dream temple, and a hospital. Asclepios believed that the injured and infirm needed medical treatments in combination with exercise, music, dance, and story. His priests would record patients' dreams and use the information to prescribe a cure. The serpent entwined rod of Asclepios is a symbol for numerous medical institutions today. Oh, okay, wow. The little snake that goes around the sword. Okay, I didn't know it. Some of y'all, something here about physical therapy, physical therapy. I'm hearing something about physical therapy. It says, the Greek god of medicine, rejuvenation, and healing comes into your life today to offer a dose of positive energy for your well-being. If you're dealing with an illness, injury, or ailment, Asclepios understands your struggle and suffering. He knows the anxiety, depression, and frustration that can accompany long and short-term health problems. Asclepios leads you into his sun-filled sanctuary garden full of medicinal plants. I'm here to take care of you. Trust that you're in good hands. You're safe in your body. I watch over the medical profession and can guide you to the right doctors and treatments. Invoke me before surgeries or consultations, and I'll work my light through your practitioners. Healing from illness is never purely physical. There are always emotional, psychological, and spiritual elements. Asclepios was a master at blending scientific and holistic methods. He's presently guiding medical professionals and researchers to combine traditional and complementary practices. Could you be a part of this new era of sacred medicine? Additional meanings for this card says your divine life purpose is in the medical profession. Wow, that's something to consider. It also says work with integrative medicine, conventional treatments combined with complementary therapies for yourself or as a practitioner. It says illness is sometimes a sign of life that needs rerouting. Be honest with yourself about what you'd like to change. It says, I take responsibility for my health. I heal my mind, spirit, and my body. Very good. Overall, I do hope that these messages were helpful. If they were, please send stars, super thanks, super chats. It absolutely does help out my platform. Like, share, comment, and go ahead and hit that follow or subscribe button for your girl. And I'll see you on the other side.